Everything you've ever been told about your mortgage is the same. Pay it off fast as you can, get it to zero. I believe that too. 20 years as a mortgage broker. That was the whole game. Then I ran the math on a different strategy, and I'll be honest with you, it changed how I think about this. What if paying your mortgage down the normal way, same payment, not a dollar more out of your pocket, could also build an investment portfolio and get you a check back from the CRA every year? What? It's not a trick, it's just math. If you're new here, I'm Becky, independent mortgage broker. Today, we're doing an overview of the Smith Maneuver. The whole idea, plain English, start to finish, no background needed. Here's how a mortgage normally works. Every month you make a payment. Part of it pays down your principal. Let's say $1,000 comes off what you owe. That $1,000 just vanishes into the home, locked in the walls. You can't touch it unless you sell or refinance. For most people, that's the whole story. Money goes in, disappears, and one day, 25 years later, the mortgage is gone. It's not a bad plan. It's just not the only one. Here's the part almost nobody knows they already own. With a readvanceable mortgage, a special kind where a line of credit is linked to your mortgage, the second you pay that $1,000 down, $1,000 opens up on your line of credit, same day automatically. So now you've got a choice. Most people never even knew they had. You can either let that room sit there empty, or you can borrow it back out and invest it in something that pays you back over time. That's the loop. Pay the mortgage, open up the room, invest the room every month. Same payment you were already making. And here's the part that makes accountants smile. When you borrow money to invest, the interest on that loan is generally tax deductible. So as you run this loop, you're building a deductible debt, and that can mean a refund check back from CRA every year, which you can throw right back on the mortgage, which opens up more room to invest. The thing pays for itself, and the tax refund speeds up the whole engine. I don't want you to take my word for it, so let me show you some real numbers. I'm using a 40% tax rate, a 5% average mortgage rate, and a 7% average investment return. Totally middle of the road. Not best case, not hyped. Over 25 years on this example, we have over $114,000 back in tax savings from CRA, an investment portfolio worth around $859,000, and the mortgage paid off in almost 22 years. Same payment, same home, wildly different ending. Now, real talk, I'm a mortgage broker. I'm not a financial advisor or an accountant, and nothing here is financial advice. It's an explanation of a strategy. This is not a watched a YouTube video once kind of move. To do it properly and make sure that interest actually qualifies with CRA, you need a team, an accountant, a financial advisor, and a mortgage broker working together. Set one piece up wrong and the tax deductibility can fall apart. You don't have to go all in on day one. You can start light, invest half the available room, see how a bumpy market feels, because this could be bumpy. This is a long game, just like real estate. So here's where I landed after 20 years. Pay off your mortgage isn't wrong. It's just not the only answer. For the right person, equity, steady income, a long horizon, there's a version where the same payment builds wealth on the side and the taxman helps fund it. So that's the basics of the Smith maneuver. There are a number of other strategies that you can implement along with it, including something called rental cash damming, reinvesting your dividends. There's all kinds of ways that you can actually accelerate this even further to make those numbers look even better. How are you funding your retirement?